If you've worked at all in the past 10 years, there's a good chance you've been told by somebody that you need to get a standing desk in order to help with your back health versus just sitting for 8 hours a day. Now, I'm here to tell you as a physical therapist, just standing for 8 hours a day versus sitting for 8 hours a day, there's not much of a difference. You're probably still going to be in pain if you're just standing there versus sitting, and it's not going to be that much better for your health. What you really need to do is be able to move while you're working through your desk. So I'm here to give you some practical tips as well as some really cheap options to help you do that throughout your day and help with your pain or any kind of issue that you're having. Now, one of my first recommendations is to get an adjustable standing desk. This means that you can switch it easily from sitting to standing. Now, I know there's some electronic versions of these, which are really expensive. I'll link a couple of good ones of those in the description. But if you're on more of a budget, I actually have one that was much cheaper that I got from Amazon that I'll also link in the description. That all it takes is I click a little latch here and I can push down or bring it up, and then I'm able to sit or stand as needed. The next piece of advice, like I said, standing itself is not enough. So what do we need to do in order to improve that we're actually moving while still being at our desk? One option is a walking pad, which you've probably seen people just use with these small treadmills under the feet while they're walking at their desk. These can work if you have the budget, for one, and also if you're just doing meetings or some easy work at the computer that, and obviously you're not walking too fast, but that doesn't require too much mental capacity that like you can't walk and chew gum at the same time. It can get kind of tough if you're doing some heavy mental load activity. So another super cheap option is step stool or a bucket or a box, anything that you already have in your home that you can make use of. What this allows you to do is shift your position and shift your weight so that you're not constantly in one position. So this will allow your body to adapt and just kind of move throughout the day. Another thing you can put under is a pillow, or if you're looking to get a little more investment into this, something that's a little more durable, a foam pad that you can just kind of march and shift your feet on, just so again, so you're constantly moving throughout the day. Now the next point is, how long should you be doing each thing? You might have heard that you should shift between sitting and standing every certain amount of time. Usually I would say if people don't have the options of being able to move more and they're just sitting and standing, I'd say try to switch every 30 minutes to be ideal. After that, you start to get a little stiff. For this option is where if you're actually kind of moving your feet, shifting around a little bit, what I would say is that you can stand for as long as you feel comfortable, as long as you're moving around, kind of shifting around, and then sit for anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes before you need to switch back to standing and moving around a little bit just to shift around. What I think you'll find from this is that at the end of the day, you're going to be a lot more fresh, a lot less stiff, and be able to get done whatever else you need to do throughout the day, because work isn't the only thing you need to do, right? My name is Connor Ganzer. I'm a physical therapist. I primarily treat triathletes and endurance athletes, but I recognize that everybody is not a pro and they have day jobs that they need to do this stuff and then might want to come home and work out and try to perform. So I hope this helps.